Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another review on a prime icon, the prime icon Pippo Inzaghi card. We're going to be going through this striker card, his details, his stats, some of his traits, our clips that we go through, and our usual summary at the end. But before we get into all of that, if I could ask you guys to please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit a bell so you know when I upload, and comment down below what your thoughts are on this card. Guys, I've decided I just want to go through as many of these icon cards as I can to give you guys the best roundup of who is worth it, who is not. I know Pippo Inzaghi is the cheapest icon and considered by many to be the worst one, but I thought, you know what, let me give him a go and try him and see how he plays for me. And honestly guys, he did play really well for me. This is the team I used him in with Nakata. That review will also be coming out soon. He played in a lone striker formation for me, and sometimes as a 2, but I found him much better on his own up front. Really good in terms of his positioning, and that's the main thing. This guy is a proper fox in the box. Does get a lot of the lucky rolls which he used to get in real life as well, like bouncing off the keeper, getting good goals off that, or predatory instinct off a missed finish or something like that, you know. So he does play it almost how he did in real life, which is really nice actually. It gives you a bit of a nostalgic effect with that as well. Getting into the card, 5'11", medium-low work rates, right-footed, 3-star skill moves, and 3-star weak foot. I played 5 games, 10 goals, and 6 assists with him. I put the catalyst on him. I wanted that pace and passing to be a bit better so I could link him up a bit better with the rest of the team. I don't mind so much about his dribbling because I know what this card is good at, and this card is good at shooting and attack positioning. I don't want to be taking him from deep and trying to dribble past a lot of opponents with this. I want him to get into the box and be there on the end of chances to finish them off. So I wanted to boost that passing to give him a bit of an edge in terms of just linking things up and getting into the box afterwards. Of course, mainly playing off the fact that he's such a good striker of the ball. 3-star weak foot, a bit annoying guys. Sometimes he did fluff some chances with his left foot. You'll see a couple of weak efforts as well in the clips that I've included, but sometimes he did score some really nice goals with it as well, so you'll see that too. In terms of his details guys, he's of course an icon from Italy, so you've got plenty of links to connect together with him there. Getting into his stats, the key cons first of all guys, his pace, 80 acceleration, 78 sprint speed, so that definitely needs a boost, especially with a chemistry style. I wouldn't recommend improving his shooting. His shooting's fantastic, but first we'll do the cons. Stamina's a bit low at 74, but with medium-low work rates, you can kind of make that work as well. Agility is only 82, and dribbling is only 79, so that does hold him back. Like I said before, you don't really want to use this card to try and get past people. You just want to use it for getting onto the end of chances for. Other than that, guys, actually, for what you need this card for, you don't really need great passing. You don't really need amazing, you know, physicality. If you had a bit better dribbling and a bit better pace, I reckon this card would be worth a lot more, because he really is very good in the striker department. And that brings me on to the key pros, which are his attack positioning and his finishing. Both absolutely fantastic. Like, I cannot stress enough how much this guy was in the right place at the right time. 10 times out of 10, not even 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, he's always in the right spot to get on the end of a chance. Doesn't always put it away, but always in the right spot to get on the end of the chance. And that was what I loved about this card so much, was the attack positioning and the finishing. Traits, of course, he's got the team player trait, so that's the only one that he's got there. In terms of the profile, this is when he moved to AC Milan from Juventus. I'll leave you guys to read that in your own time whenever you would like to do that. Inzaghi, never known for being a particularly prolific goal scorer, always been a good goal scorer. Never been one that's been like 2 in every 3 games, something like that. It's usually been about half of the games he plays, he scores in. So, you know, one of them that really, he's not going to be one of the top strikers of the game ever, but he is nevertheless an icon, and I absolutely loved using him all the way through the games that we had. Now that we've gone through the card, let's get into some of the clips that I got with him. So guys, getting into some of Super Pippo Inzaghi's clips here, and you guys can see straight there again, that's what I will love about this card. It's just he was able to just get in such good positions for the finish. His dribbling wasn't bad. It wasn't particularly good, but it wasn't particularly bad either. I did feel like this card was okay at dribbling, to be fair. He does get some decent passes off as well, and that's because his short passing is actually pretty decent. His crossing is diabolical. Do not cross the ball with him, no matter what happens. Just kick the ball out of play if you're going to try and cross it with him. But in terms of using this card as an overall striker, his short passing is actually pretty decent. His long passing with the boost to it becomes a lot better. So overall guys, I think this card is very usable. The price tag is a little high considering what you are paying for. You're basically paying for a player who can hit the ball really well. You can get a lot of players who can do that now, so maybe it isn't worth it as much for that reason. But overall, guys, I really did love using this card. I thoroughly enjoyed using Inzaghi. His positioning is the biggest thing though. Look at this header here. Lovely little win there. Unfortunate not to get a goal there as well. Great positioning here. Again, putting it onto his right foot, just putting it wide though there, and that was something that was so unexpected for me in terms of putting shots wide. There's his weak foot there, and that's 3-star. You can see the weakness of the shot there as well, something that really does hold him back a little bit. But now we get on to what the best part of this card is, and that is his finishing. Look at some of these goals, guys, how good they are, the positioning of him, getting in the box and things like that. Again, here he's transitioning into the box. You see that movement there, he makes a lovely run, and then you can just take it through the defenders and smash it into the far side. And a lot of the finishes, again here, this positioning is absolutely sensational. Look at that, makes it so easy for Nakata to play the pass and get the assist again as well. Again here, lovely little touch around the man, and how's that for a finish? Straight into the top corner. Again here, holding the ball up quite well, getting back into the box, trying to create something. Doesn't get the chance there, but then gets it back on his left foot and gets away with it. And that's the kind of thing I was meaning about Inzaghi getting Inzaghi type goals. He gets into these positions. Look at that for a finish, by the way, guys. One-on-one there, no chance keeper saving that. He gets these little bits of luck that allow you to just stick the ball away with aplomb or ease. He gets the second bite at the cherry. Here it is again, lovely little bit of luck there that you get. And in the final clip here, guys, you're going to see another lovely positional play and finish there. So guys, getting into the final Super Pippo Inzaghi review, we're going to get into the price. Of course, 183 for the PlayStation, 206 for the Xbox. Of course, we've seen some of his stats as well, and we applied the Catalyst chemistry style to him here to boost that pace and passing. Although you could use a number of things, but I would always recommend one that boosts his pace, because he definitely does need that. He will really struggle without it. If we can just take that back to and reset that, you'll see the pace is only 79. 80 sprint speed is not acceleration, sorry, is not enough. You do need to boost that pace, so make sure you focus on that if you do get this card. In terms of his price, guys, of course, started at 500, now toiling at around 183, of course. So the price will consistently drop, and it will continue to drop because this is an icon card. You're not going to get a better version unless it's the prime icon moments. So guys, I would not be looking to purchase this card anytime soon. Wait until the drops are kind of finished again. He's going to drop even lower again as well. In terms of the similar type of cards, he is very much a fox in the box kind of player. Similar, I would say, actually, to Danny Ings, maybe a little less pace there. He's maybe a juiced up version of Alex Lacazette, actually. That's a very good shout there. The storyline Lacazette would be as close a card as I could think would come to what this Pippo Inzaghi is. These are all way too fast for him. Not as technically good as Benzema, so I wouldn't put him in that bracket either. Finally, in terms of linkability, of course, you've got links to all the players in the FIFA database, especially Italian ones, strong ones there to him as well, and you've got some permanent links with other icons as well. Finally, guys, would I recommend you buy this card? Although I had great fun with him, and it does bring back feelings of nostalgia and good memories, of course, of watching Inzaghi playing football, I would not recommend buying this card. He is too expensive for the value that you're getting out of him. I would recommend, if you're going to use this card, give him a try out just for a laugh, something different to try out in game, but I would not be recommending you buy this card anytime soon to use. There are far better cards out there on the market for the same value. Hope you guys did enjoy the review, and if you did, please do smash that like button, and until next time, I'll see you all in a bit.